guys, Khanh Ngoc and Khanh Chau again. Look at our appearance this time. I bet many of you wouldn't have recognized us if we hadn't started with our iconic intro. Can you guess what we're about to do in these full black outfits and kind of spooky makeup? Well, yes, we're gonna be introducing 5 idiom related. Well, yes, we're gonna be introducing 4 new idioms related to the occasion of Halloween. Now, let's get rolling.
I have a question for you. On Halloween night, what kind of emotion do we tend to experience the most?
Let me take a guess. It's fear, isn't it?
Bingo! But don't you think it's a bit boring if we just use the phrase to scare somebody to talk about fear? That's the reason why we suggest a new idiom. Cold. Literally, it can be used when somebody or something causes such a shock to somebody else that it seems like there is a loss of blood in their brain. Wow, sounds creepy, right? Here's an example. The sound of fingernails scratching on the wall last night really made my blood run cold.
Everyone, have you ever been so stubborn that you knew how terrible the consequences of an action would be, but you still decided to do it anyway? Well, if you're sitting behind the screen nodding your head, then I must say, you have dug your own grave. Thinking about its literal meaning, I'm sure it's pretty easy to understand that this phrase figuratively means that somebody does something unwisely which causes them trouble, failure, or harm afterwards. Let's take this as an example. Over the edge, when he kept chatting on the phone during the work meeting, he certainly dug his own grave.
I guess we're done with foolish decisions now, but how about embarrassing experiences? Don't tell me you've never had one. Naturally, if we have an awkward story, we will tend to keep it a secret because nobody wants to be criticized or laughed at. That's when we have skeletons in the closet or the cupboard as in British English. This idiom is said to originate from the theory of doctors hiding illegally obtained dead bodies to study anatomy or teach their students. So to some extent, this phrase still has its own positive meaning, doesn't it? Anyway, let me give you an example so you can understand more about it. I have come to know that one of my closest friends has skeletons in the closet. He's been telling my secrets to other people since I started confiding in him. I can't believe in the back the whole time. By the way, to stab somebody in the back means to be unfaithful, disloyal to somebody, or basically to betray them. But just in case our friends may feel offended, we just want to justify that this was an example that we made up completely by ourselves. Still loving our homies.
Now, I have one last question for you. Do you believe in the concept of karma? Well, basically, karma is the belief that if you do something bad to somebody, then you eventually receive the exact same thing from somebody at another time. As it is quite a widely accepted rule, we also have a similar phrase to karma in English. It is come back to haunt somebody. When you say something comes back to haunt somebody, that means it will cause problems to somebody in the future. Let's come to an example. Her bad behaviors to her employees will definitely come back to haunt her. What goes around comes around.
You know what?
Huh?
We've come to the end of this video.
OMG, that quick?
Yeah, it's hard to say goodbye, but yep, we've completed learning 4 new creepy idioms related to Halloween. Halloween is coming close, so don't forget to dress up in your spooky best and go trick-or-treating around your neighborhood. It's gonna be so much fun. So goodbye for now, we gotta go get ready too. See y'all in our next vlogs. Goodbye!